everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about our energy and how working with our energy can, get us the things that we want, basically. So hi, my name is Chrissy, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, just hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you very much. So yeah, today we're going to talk about energy and how everything in life is just energy, and we have to work with that energy. So, and we're going to use this with relationships a lot because that's something that I used to deal with a lot and I didn't know where it was coming from. So, you ever had those situations where you're just like, oh, I just want to find love. I just want to find a boyfriend. And you're out there and you're trying and you're trying and you're trying. Well, all you're really doing is pushing those people away. You're giving off those needy energies. It's the same kind of situation as when you ever hear people say, when it rains, it really pours. Well, yeah, because the more that you stay in a mentality of lack, the more that you stay in a mentality of, I don't have the things that I want, the more the universe is going to give you like that type of life still. You feel stuck. I mean, you hear this all the time. I was the same way before. I was like, oh, this is, no matter what I do, I can't get unstuck. I just felt that I could never get out of the situation that I was in. Well, it's because I had this mentality of lack. Like I had this mentality of, I guess I wasn't worth it. I mean, that's where a lot of this comes from. A lot of it comes from, family, when we're little, and a lot of it, then we have these situations where even if we want to get out of the situations we're in, we feel very stuck. And we feel because it's familiar. So when something is familiar to us, even if we don't like it, we end up like staying there because familiar is comfortable, and it's better than stepping into our own and being afraid to fail and all of these things, which is where I am. I mean, I'm stepping into these YouTube videos and I just want to help other people. And so I'm scared to death. I mean, being on camera, I'm getting more used to it, but at the same time, I have to step into this because I feel that I'm called to do this. So you have to let fear be your guide and your triggers be your guide. Because when you're fearing something and when you're being triggered, a lot of times you're on the right path. But when you're not feeling those things and you're feeling like in this stuck mentality, it's very comfortable to stay there. So that's what this video is. It just remember that it's all about working with your energy, and you have to raise those vibrations and get into you have to feel like you love your life right where you are right now. I love my life. I'm living in abundance. I'm living, I'm just thankful. Like meditating on gratitude is one of the easiest ways to kind of get those vibrations higher. Because the more that you stay stuck in that mentality, the more that the universe is just it's like attracts like. It's the law of attraction here, folks. It's the law of attraction, and I'll tell you something that's helped me get out of a lot of these situations is the metaphysical text, A Course in Miracles, because and I'm going to be doing probably a lot more videos related to that text. I guess I feel like I'm not really ready yet. I mean, maybe I am. Maybe that's my fear creeping up again. But I just feel like that is, it's something, for those of you who don't know, it is a text that was wrote, it was a channeled text. A guy came to her, said he was Jesus. He basically said, this is the Course in Miracles, take notes. And so this book was born. And it is, it's not a religion, but it is a Christian, basic Christian or any religion principles. So it's like this, it's got a Buddha feel to it. It's like the same kind of thing, but it's like, it's not religion, but it's got the same principles as a religion. So, and it talks a lot about the ego, and it talks about basically the key to everything is forgiveness. And it's basically a mind retraining program. There's like a whole year workbook that goes on for an entire year. And you do a different lesson every day. And it really just retrains your mind and your brain on how to think better. And so, again, this goes with the energy thing. And this goes with the way that we need to think. Because the more that we stay stuck in those negative thought patterns, the more that we're just going to stay stuck in whatever we're doing. So, again, this metaphysical text it's really helped me get out of that mentality, and I feel, I mean, I still have my issues. Like, I still have days where, I mean, I was actually crying earlier because I just felt like, I'm still feeling like I feel like I'm following my life purpose, but I still don't know exactly where I'm going, and I'm not really getting the answers of where. And I'm sure they'll come to me, like God's gonna grant me that, the universe will grant me that. But right now I'm feeling a little like lost. I don't know where I'm going. So I was praying earlier, and I was meditating, and I did cry a little bit, and I still have these situations where I feel these same type of feelings. The difference is I'm able to get out of them a little bit better now, because I'm able to like think in my brain, like, I know that the universe is guiding me. I'm able to, one of the lessons in the course, it talks about, one of the things is you say, I choose to see love instead of this. So whenever I have situations where, I've been stuck in traffic before, like rushing, trying to get where I need to go, and I'll just take a breath and I'll say, like, I choose to see love instead of this, and a good story about this is, when we were going to my son's archery tournament one day, and we were really running late, and so we were stuck in all of this traffic, and I was just like, oh my gosh, we're going to get out of here, we're going to be late, and I don't know why the traffic was so bad. I didn't see anything up ahead, but for some reason we couldn't get through, and I started just saying, like, okay, I choose to see love instead of this, I choose to see peace instead of this, because the thing is, when we get anxious and we get worried, we're not doing ourselves any good. I mean, just being stressed out doesn't do us any good. It's just causing more resistance, and it's just causing us to feel bad. So, I had to remember, like, just because I was stuck in this traffic, like, getting anxious, like, I couldn't do anything about it. So what's the point of getting anxious, right? So I'm like, I choose to see love instead of this. And then I'm sitting there and I'm trying to, like, manifest, like, okay, it's fine. We're going to get there on time. Everything's going to be great. And all of a sudden, as I say that in my brain, the traffic parts, and all of a sudden it's free game, free highway. Like, I can just go as fast as I want now. I'm good to go. So I thought, wow, okay, that was cool. About an hour later, maybe it wasn't even an hour, I can't remember, but later on, I ran into another traffic jam, and it says that there's like a 30-minute slowdown. So we had to take a detour. I was able to take this detour, not a big deal. However, it was because there was a wreck, like a huge, really bad wreck. Had we not been stuck in that traffic, again, I don't know why the traffic was so bad, like an hour before, however long it was up the road, because there was nothing going on. It was just everybody was going super slow. But had that not happened, there's a very, very good chance my car, with me and my kids in it, would have been involved in that wreck. The universe just works in mysterious ways. It's all I'm saying. So, just know that the universe always has your back. There's always somebody there watching out for us. I just thought that was a pretty cool story. I might be going off on tangents here. I'm sorry, but I want everyone to know that it's all about the energy, and it's all about the way that we deal with the energy, and it's all about the way that we deal with our thoughts. Like our thoughts, a lot of our thought patterns come from childhood, and it comes from situations. Like, it doesn't have to be big traumas either. They call them big T traumas and little T traumas. So big T traumas are, like abuse and stuff. And then little T traumas are just situations of like bullying, or like, it could be like little things, but those thought patterns get in our brain. And then as adults, we keep thinking those same thought patterns. And we just have to recognize that they're no longer suiting us. And so we have to figure out how to get into a state. I'll make some more videos. I don't have a whole bunch of time right now that later on that goes into, how to get rid of those thought patterns and how to retrain your brain. I'll be using some of the lessons from A Course in Miracles to do this with. So stay tuned for those. Again, you can hit the subscribe button if you like this. I'm new to the YouTube thing, so I'm not going to lie. I would love for you guys to come along on this journey with me. Okay, until next time. Mwah!